Listen guys, this is happening in Kenya and it is disturbing a lot of people. Welcome to this channel once again. If you've not subscribed, just try to do that and then listen to what has been happening in Nairobi, the Kenyan capital, as if it was a joke. So the government have this finance bill that they want to pass into law. And the people of Kenya rejected that law, especially the youths. What was that finance bill meant to achieve? Taxes. Taxes on the people, taxes and more taxes. They were going to tax as little things as Pampers. Pampers that is for a newborn baby. Meant to prevent, the poo-poo now. Now the government wants to tax them. Why do they want to tax them on things like that? And then they moved it further and said, okay, no, we're not going to tax you on that one anymore. We're going to tax you on electronics and other equipment like that, like television sets, phones, mobile phones, anything that has to do with, the new technology climate that we have across the world. That is what the Kenyan government have decided to tax its people on. Now, this is the funny part. When the youth now started to complain, the president himself, William Ruto, directed his own forces in the country to use any means necessary to stop anybody that is going to come between their self-interest finance bill and taxing the people. So all that they have borrowed, from China, China is in the heart of this issue. All they have borrowed from China, now it's time to pay back. Time to pay back, they have to tax the people. Tax the people to pay back the China loans. That is where the problem is. So what you are watching now are the live feeds from Kenya. Police firing live ammunitions at its own people, killing people. As at the time of this report, more than 23 people are killed. But some say it is more than 40, but we don't know because we are not Kenyans, we are not in their country. But can this kind of scenario happen in Nigeria? Have you forgotten? It happened. Lekki Toll Gate, have you forgotten? Where many people were also killed. As a matter of fact, one celebrity, an on-air personality, so as she ran out of the country. But how many Nigerian youths today are ready to stay back in Nigeria and fight, just like the Kenyan youths fought for their own country? Yes, some people will die here and there. The government will say that we did not kill anybody, like in Nigeria, they said that they did not kill anybody, but other people said that they killed many people at that Lekki Toll Gate, but we don't know. We'll always follow what the government said on the one hand, but the people, they have already spoken, the government has spoken, it's left for you to decide which one you will follow. In Kenya, however, those youths there, that will they go back, will they pull back their arsenals? They said, no, we cannot let the people who have died to die for nothing. So the president, William Ruto, has now decided not to sign that law again. He has pulled back and said that that law will be scrapped totally. And that is what the people of Kenya are asking for. But in addition to that, they are asking for more. They said that William Ruto must now resign. They want him to resign. If not, there will be no peace. Look at the streets of Kenya today. It's so dirty, everything scattered. Buildings, windows scattered here and there. The police have already ransacked everywhere, scattering everything. As a matter of fact, if you remember the days of Afghanistan, that is what Kenya is today. Can that also happen in Nigeria? No, we do not pray. We don't like violence. So we do not pray for anything like that, but it can happen. That is the true situation. But are the youths resilient enough to get up and rise for what they want in Nigeria and say, okay, we don't like this particular law, or we don't like that other law? Will the government listen? Will they? Will they listen? Anyway, the Kenya situation is precarious. Why must it always be African countries? It happened in East Africa, it happened in Kenya, it has happened in West Africa, in Nigeria, it happened in Morocco, it has happened in Tunisia, it has even happened in South Africa. So you can see all the 4 blocks, North, South, West, East, in Africa have experienced this kind of situation. Even the Central Republican, the Central African Republic, CAR, has also experience this kind of situations? Why must it be Africa? Must we go out to borrow loans from these Chinese countries, or these Asian countries, especially China? Must we go and borrow loans from China or any Asian country for that matter, when Africa has got the richest deposits of solid minerals? As a matter of fact, they fly. Go to the Lagos airport today or go to Abuja airport today. You will see that Nigerians are jetting out in droves, while the foreign people, the Chinese people, the Americans, the British, they are flying back into Nigeria in droves. Is that not an irony? Our people are caught up with the Japa syndrome, while they are coming into Nigeria here to come and carry your solid minerals. Okay, now, keep Japa, continue to Japa, leave all your resources for them to squander and steal, take away. So that tomorrow now, when our children are asking us, what did you do? You hide your head. Anyway, so these are the live pictures that we're seeing from Kenya. It's like a war zone, but it is war, an internal war. If it was Gaza now, no, people, it will become a religious something or here and there, but this is Africa for Africa. How can Africa rise with this kind of draconian policies that will impoverish the people, make them to become stifled and stop them from growth? Ruto, on my show, would the Nigerian youths see a reason to be as resilient, to fight for what is their own, and ask the government, no, we don't like this, but we don't want to protest, or we don't want any bloodshed or anything like that, or we do not advocate any of that kind of thing here on Control TV, but that is what we have seen. Can the Nigerian youth stand up for what is right? We'll see you next time.